Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant on three trailers about projects that are about roads and movies. That's the theme. First is The Narrow Road, a movie that takes place during the Big War about prisoner POW camp prisoners who build a road, so to speak. Really, it's railroad. Then 825 Forest Road, which is a horror movie about a house on a road and the terrible things that happen there. And then Together, about a couple who moves into a house, starring Dave Franco and Allison Brie. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 17. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. All right. So this is another war movie, this time focusing on the POWs, but also focusing on their selves in the future after the war and how it impacted them. And it's a mini series looking back on this time, and it was terrible and people died, and it's based on a Richard Flanagan's Booker Prize winning novel. I'm sure it's very good. It's not my kind of movie, but if you're interested in this time period and you want to see an epic about it, and it takes place in the past, and you can see the Imperial Japanese bossing everybody around, maybe. Maybe. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look poorly produced or acted or anything. Jacob Elordi plays the young guy who has to survive the narrow road to the north. It's original series, April 18th, and that's on Prime. I'm surprised Prime would do something like this, but they follow the book. I guess that'll work. It's very dark. I don't like the darkness in this, cinematography wise. I like to be able to see things. I mean, I get it sometimes. Okay, even this looks dark. Harsh shadows. I want to see people's faces and stuff. You don't need to impress me with this. Now, this is a series, but the overarching plot is going to be the war, how it impacts people, how it impacted everybody. So here it is. Burma Railway in 1943 across the Pacific during WW2 charged the cruelty of war, the tenuousness of life, and the impossibility of love as seen through the eyes of an Australian doctor and prisoner of war. Okay. Not for me, but sure. 825 Forest Road is a horror movie about a couple who buys a new house. And apparently the real estate owner didn't tell him it was haunted, and that the previous owner self-deleted, although everybody in the neighborhood seems to know. And then, sure enough, the ghost returns and starts bothering everybody in the neighborhood, and they even have a group counselor meeting about it. It's weird. And the ghost, I guess, is trying to kill everybody? I don't know. Doesn't really make it clear why the ghost is doing what it's doing. Just that she's very scary and I guess angry. There she is. She turns around and it's something horrible. So first act, they move into the house. They don't know it's haunted. Second act, they find out it's haunted. Everybody tells them. It's terrible. And it gets worse and worse and worse. Third act, they somehow do something that shut the ghost up. And then they go on to live their lives. Let's see if there's a write-up here. Oh, thank God. After a family tragedy, Chuck Wilson hopes to start a new life in Ashland Falls with his wife Maria and little sister Isabel, but he quickly discovers the town has a dark secret. Looks okay. Finally, there's Together, and this stars Dave Franco and Allison Brie. And this entire trailer has no dialogue, just music. And it shows the two roaming around. And then towards the end of the trailer, it gets weird. See, here he pulls a hair out of his mouth. And then Alison Brie sees a picture of two dogs kind of merging together. And then Dave Franco, I think, falls in a weird hole or something, along with Alison Brie, and they both become connected in some weird way. See, here, they show them sort of like merging together. I'm not sure if it's them. Join us August 1st. I'm not sure what this is about. Seems super weird. Written and directed by Michael Shanks. If I had to guess, first act, they buy a new house together. They hear rumors of something in the forest. Everything's great for a while, but then weird, disturbing images from the children and weird things in the forest upset them. They go out there, they check it out, and they fall down this strange hole, and they become, something happens to them. They become one, and they kind of can't separate or start having problems being apart physically. And then things get weirder and weirder until eventually they can't survive without sort of merging, and they do. Something like that. I don't know. It's weird. And the trailer doesn't tell you much, and this write-up is: a couple's move to the countryside triggers a supernatural incident that drastically alters their relationship, existence, and physical form. What does that mean? We don't know. Is it in the trailer? Not really. Do you want to see it? Who knows? Look, Alison Brie. I like Alison Brie, but this is a horror movie. She's not really known for being a horror actress. She's done drama. She's done comedy. Okay, you're doing horror. Show us a little bit of the horror. Tell us what the hell the supernatural thing is. Something. Give us a hint here. You want to keep it mysterious? You think people are going to watch the trailer and try to figure it out? They might. I mean, a guy like me might, because I'm a movie guy, but you know how many movies are out? You know how easy it is for me to put this on the list of movies I'll see, maybe on streaming if I get around to it? Super easy. I just did it. So, you know, just, you got to tease us with something. I mean, if you had put Alison Brie in a hot outfit, maybe. If you had some dialogue in this thing, maybe. Some detail that would be of interest to anyone for any reason other than a series of images. Some of them mildly disturbing. But look, if your mildly disturbing images are for the horror fans, you got to do better than that. Have you seen what horror fans watch? So, kind of a trailer fail. And now I have to rank these three movies. Which movie would be well, the first one's not a movie, it's a TV series. What would be on the bottom? Well, I have to put, The Narrow Road to the Deep North. That's on the bottom. Number one, it's going to be long. Number two, it's going to be boring. It's not really a subject matter. I don't think it's poorly made or anything. I'm sick to death of movies about World War II. Unless you got a very new angle. Something very new. The John Cusack movie yesterday was mildly interesting, a little different. But this, I can't watch a 8-10 episode thing about this. I just can't. I get it. People lived and died and loved during that time, but I just can't do that. Now, what's the next hit? Well, I guess the next one be 825 Forest Road. It just looks pretty standard. A ghost tries to kill a couple. Pretty standard horror movie stuff. It's a house. It's haunted. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. And this one, together, probably the most interesting, only because, again, we don't know what the hell it's about. But again, my interest is even lower for the other movies. It doesn't mean I'm going to see this. You know, if I pass by it, there's no way I'd go to a theater for this movie. You think I'm paying $14 a pop to go see this? You're nuts. You're absolutely nuts. I would need to know what the hell it's about. Some kind of, give me a little crumb of a inkling. And otherwise, yeah, I'll wait for streaming. And if I stumble upon it, okay. If I hear it's good, yeah. I mean, do you not understand Hollywood, how high the bar is now? Do you not understand that people have lives and things to do? That they don't spend their lives going through endless descriptions of movies, trying to find the most interesting, intriguing one? They don't. They really don't. The bar is so much lower than that for most people. They're just flipping around, scanning through, looking for something that'll catch their eye so they can watch it. Now, that being said, yeah, I want it to be different. It looks different, but why not tell us about it? Why not give us one line from the movie? Something like, oh my God, we're merging into one being, or something like that, so I can know what the hell this is about. I do like Dave Franco. I think I saw him in a series. I think it was on Tubi. He was pretty good. Alison Brie I like. So that's another reason I put this one on top. But I got to tell you, I'm not too excited about any of these. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Rumble, Bitchute, and Odysee. There, I said it. I don't normally say it, but I'll say it today. See if the algorithm clocks me. What's coming up next? I'll be on the Dirtbaggery podcast on Friday. That starts at 4 East Coast Standard Time, 7 o'clock Pacific. I will also be at the Valenzano Winery in Chemung, New Jersey at Saturday at 6 p.m. in the wine tasting room for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. We'll see you tomorrow.